3, 2, 1. Vamos. Rompiendo el podcast. Welcome, everybody. It's been quite a while since our last recording, and I've been through some ups and downs, not only in my fitness, but in my daily life. Took a break from doing the podcast. Took a break from fitness. Took a break from everything. I don't know. I felt tired. I felt not there. Everything was becoming harder and harder and harder. And I guess you could say motivation went out the window and was no longer there. I have nowhere to dig from, and something happened along the way. I don't know. And then now thinking about it, and motivation is just an imaginary thing. Motivation doesn't really exist. It's about getting up and going by your day, not building something in your head that I gotta dig for motivation because I gotta be motivated to do this. I gotta be motivated to do that. It doesn't exist. It's just you got a daily task that you gotta work through ahead and go about your day. But I realized a long time ago that motivation really didn't exist, but we build it in our minds, and we want to stick to something imaginary that will push us forward. And if we go by that and talk about motivation comes in seasons like winter, summer, autumn, and fall. It has his seasons, and last winter, now that I realize, I was preparing myself all along to go 100% this summer. I could run, I could bike, I could do whatever I had to do. I had that in my head. I was like, this summer, it's gonna be one of the best summers for me. In when it comes to physical activities, I want to do so much, and I did. I got to accomplish a lot of things, and I got into jiu-jitsu. I was biking. I was going to the gym, and at the time, it didn't feel like it was a lot. But now, sitting back and season is changing, and I'm like more relaxed. I did so much, and it was a lot. Carrying a backpack all over summer on a bike, running up and down from work, from getting up, taking the bike down, biking to work, with my gi on the back, with my workout gear on the back, and just biking 5 miles to work. Looking at it now, it was a lot. And now, in the last 2 weeks or the last month, I kind of fell off the wagon, and I sit back and I say, wow, where did I got all this energy to do everything that I was doing? And it just comes to mind now that it was just I was preparing the whole winter, the whole last winter. I was preparing for this summer, and nothing was gonna stop me. Everything that I was gonna, everything that I put in my head that I wrote down was gonna be accomplished this summer. And now I'm sitting back and relaxing, and like I say, I accomplished a lot of things this summer. Some things that I never imagined I was gonna be able to do. I got down to a weight that I'm comfortable with. I'm just 7 pounds away from my biggest goal, which is 185, and I'm pretty happy about that because Um, I'm just a step away and started already. Feeling good in the mind. I took a good 2 weeks rest. I was lacking 2 weeks, so it's almost a month. So give it a take a month rest. I was going to jiu-jitsu. I wasn't hitting the gym so hard, but I feel like that little rest, that 2 3 week rest, uh, helped me clear my mind and just ready for a new start. Not gonna go so hard this winter. People say um winter is where you get your summer body in, but I already got my summer body in the summer, and this winter I would take it a little more down and uh, try my best to stay in shape for next summer and build up to new things that are coming along my way. And going back to how awesome the summer was and how much I was able to accomplish. Got up, it was always hot. I was amped up. I was pumped. The heat helps you stay motivated. The sun, when the sunlight hits you, it injects you with this molecules that amp you up. You feel pretty like I could go get anything. And it's funny how everything started crashing down since summer was almost over here in New York. Started getting like on the 60s and 50s, and I came out on my bike 2 weeks ago. I went down. It was 42 degrees outside, and by now I don't have the mask that I used to have. So before I didn't used to get cold, but now since I dropped all the weight, I guess my bear mass is no longer there. So I get pretty freaking cold fast. So I don't have the proper sweater or the jacket because I gotta get new ones. 3 sizes less now. So I go out hitting my bike. I'm 3 blocks in and I start shivering. I'm like, holy cow! I'm so cold. It was only 42 degrees outside. It's not even winter yet, and I'm freezing my ass on this bike. And I had to pull my sleeves and hold the steering wheel with the covered, and I was freezing. And after that, 6 days passed, and I didn't go to the gym. I was like, it's too cold out there. I'm gonna sweat. I'm I'm gonna be freezing all over the place coming out from jiu-jitsu like drenched, and then going on a bike with that car. I was like, nah, I'm not up for this. And luckily, it was the beginning of the downfall. But I realized that with all my experience and all my knowledge that I have gained this past year and a half of losing weight again, um, I was worried because I thought I was like, yo, this might be the downfall again where I already give up and I start gaining weight. I don't control myself. I go down that path and I gain weight again. But no, it's not gonna happen. It's I'm ready to advance to let that happen again. I know what to do. I know how to get it back. It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty super hard to this last 3 weeks to stay on track. I've been eating quietly a lot of cookies, and but here and there I will get my runs in. I will still go to jiu-jitsu and burn those little calories off. But let's see if this lasts before Thanksgiving. I can hop back in the horse and just go hard and lose the 7 pounds that I need to lose and keep going. But going back to the motivation thing, motivation is not it's not it's not real. It's like kind of a choice, and again, you build it in your head, and you just gotta sit down, write down your goals, write down what you need to do, and just chase them every day. No distraction. You can't let people come in your way and distract you, and you just gotta go in there and do the work that you gotta do. You gotta you gotta already plan it out in your head, and just just go from there. And no, don't change anything. If it worked for you before, it's gonna keep working. And sit back and relax some, because it does get tiring. It does get pretty, how you call it, agit adjective, where it becomes like a little a little hard, and you can't like focus back. You just, when you're there on that point, just relax, take a few days off, and start again. You're so close to the goal that you actually forget, but you cannot forget. You gotta stay true to the why you started this. And it doesn't matter. It's gonna be, nobody told you that the road is gonna be straight path. It might be hills, it might be bumps, and it might be another another hole, another pothole, a lot of potholes. It's not gonna be straight. Nobody told you it was gonna be straight when you signed up. And for me, it hasn't been strong. It hasn't been a straight line. I had to face my bumps and my holes, and finally I'm on the final stretch, and I'm trying to do everything that I can to actually finish this strong, finish this, uh, uh, so I can share, pass on my knowledge, and keep going, to see what life brings me next. And I kind of do want to apologize to you guys that are always expecting this little share of things, and this little podcast, this little channel that you get your information through. I fucked up, but we are back on the horse. We are back at it again, and let's keep working. Keep doing these things, and we all fall down. We all lose motivation, but it's how you get up from the knockdown that builds character. See you guys later on the next episode of Rompiendo el podcast.